Hey guys, so welcome back to the OFD channel. So hey, today we're going to be taking a look at kind of a unique one from Seiko. This is the model number SSA285K1. So I'm not sure if this is actually in their Recraft series. I'd consider it kind of a retro looking watch, obviously. So I'll go ahead and stop talking about it and we'll go ahead and take a look at it. So I've already taken this out of the shipping packaging that it came in. I just didn't want to do that this time on the channel. But I'll go ahead and show you. And I actually took the white sleeve off that comes on these boxes from Seiko. Anyone knowing Seiko is familiar with the white sleeve. No big deal. So anyways, your standard Seiko box with your logo and stuff like that. Nothing fancy there. But what I love is this watch. All right, so this is, like I said, the Seiko SSA285K1, and I would consider this a retro kind of styled watch. This watch has a nickname, it's kind of Seiko nickname, or what people have started calling out on the forums, of the helmet. And you can kind of see where that, I don't know, it looks like kind of some kind of an old war helmet, or you know, I don't know, Battlestar Galactica looking helmet or something. I mean, it's just really crazy looking design. Originally, this design concept was produced by a company by the name of Rado. They produced the Diastar, and I've actually seen this watch also nicknamed the Seiko Diastar. The Rado Diastar came around in 1962, and it's a much smaller watch, but it was kind of ahead of its time back then. And a pretty cool watch. So this watch is a automatic watch. This watch is running Seiko's 4R37 movement. This is basically a cousin movement to the 4R35 or the 4R36. It's a 24 joule movement. The biggest difference with this movement to the 4R, besides the extra joule, is this 24-hour indicator up here between the 10 and 11 o'clock position. Now, I will note that that 24-hour dial there is tied into the standard movement. It is not independently settable, so wherever your hour and minute hands are set, it's going to coincide to that. So it's not, you know, it's not something you can independently set. This watch also has a date window at the 6 o'clock position down here, as you can see. Now, it is kind of set down there under the dial a little bit, and with the black background and the very small writing, it's kind of tough to see. It does make it tough to see. So, but you know, it's not something I was really too concerned with on this watch. Usually if I want a day-date watch, I'm looking for the 3 o'clock position. I want the day and the date. So you can see it's got the Seiko 5 and the sports logo there, all applied. It also has the applied indices all the way around, which is kind of nice. And I do like the 60-minute track on the inside there on the dial. I think it's just kind of neat looking. Just kind of gives it that more retro, I don't know, racy looking look. So one of the things I really love that drew me to this watch, I don't have a watch with any green in it right now currently, so I wanted some green on a dial. So I liked the cream colored dial with that green, minute ring there. Looks just really cool. And this does come on a factory Seiko NATO strap, which honestly, in my dealings with Seiko, this is the first one I've run into. So you can see it's labeled Seiko there. This is a very, very well-made strap. As you guys can see, it is fully stitched all the way around. And it's double layer. So double layer, it is really, really stiff. That's the one thing with this strap. I did go ahead and get out the caliper earlier, and I took a measurement of the strap on this watch, and the strap is 2 millimeters thick. So if you guys know NATO straps and you know nice straps, you know that even some of the better, thicker ones are right around 1.5, 1.7. This is a full 2 millimeters thick, so it's pretty burly. It is going to take some breaking in to make it soft, because right now it's not the most comfortable band ever, to wear. But easily changeable, easily remediable. You can change out the strap really quick, being this a NATO, and it also, this case has drilled lugs, which I thought was really kind of a neat deal. So if you do end up putting a leather band on it, or a steel band or something like that, getting those pins out is going to be much less of an issue. So I wanted to get the caliper out and show you guys how big of a watch this is. So to me, just visually looking at it, I figured it was around the same size as my Turtle, and I wasn't too far off. So we're going to go ahead and get our caliper open here, and I do have tape on the edge of it. So you guys can see that without the crown, this case is coming in at 44.2, so right around 44 millimeters. And from lug tip to lug tip on this watch, we're looking at right about 47.8. So it is actually, pretty symmetrical as far as across and end to end. It's not really long, which makes these watches wear very well. I'll go ahead and try to get it off of this strap. It's in here really tight just because of how stiff it is. And I will tell you that these are 22 millimeter lug openings. So any of your 22 millimeter straps will go ahead and fit on this watch. I don't need to measure that to show you, but it is 22 millimeters. We'll go ahead and measure the thickness of this watch because this got me too, as far as how thick it is. This is coming in at 13.3, so it's not a thin watch. It's a pretty thick watch, guys, as far, almost as thick as, I don't even mean almost, it really is as thick as many of your divers' watches. So as you guys can see, it's got the display case back. I'll go ahead and wipe it here because my fingerprints getting that strap off was kind of a pain. So you do have your display case back here where you can see the 4R37 movement in it. Try to get the camera to adjust here. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that it says 4R37A. This is a 24 jewel movement from Seiko. These are in-house movement, of course, made by Seiko. They do all their own movement work. All that kind of stuff is done in-house by Seiko. So very nice. It also has the Seiko labeling on the back, the water resistant to 10 bar, stainless steel, all that good stuff. So 10 bar, so this watch, like I said, in the sports series, waterproof to 100 meters. So you can take this watch swimming, doing pretty much any of your water sports. We'll go ahead and get that second hand started there. So we can look at that. So yeah, it's just a neat watch, retro watch. Kind of, if you have a turtle and you like the way your turtle wears and looks, this is kind of just a different watch, kind of in that same cushion case style, but it really fits kind of in that same, it looks great alongside my turtle. I don't have it on right now, but I'll show you. I love the case bevel here. As you guys can see, it's beveled on either side, which makes the watch wear really well, really, really well. So this is running Seiko's, Hardlex crystal. There is no sapphire in this watch. And like I said, it's just a really neat watch to add to the collection, something different to have in there, guys. So if you're looking for something kind of retro, kind of different, you like a bigger watch, this is definitely something to take a look at. Definitely retro and kind of recrafty. I'm going to go ahead and at the end here, guys, I will insert a lume shot because this does have really impressive Seiko lume on it. Lasts all night long, would like it to. Whew, all night long. So anyways, that's the lume. I'll go ahead and put a lume shot at the end. But anyways, this is the SSA 285K1 from Seiko. Something I wanted to show you guys, something a little different we're going to bring to the channel, and a fairly new release from them. They do have a number of different styles and colors out there available in this watch, so go ahead and look them up. There's quite a lot of offerings for this watch out there, guys. All right, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. And thanks for tuning in.